Scorpioni, my gorgeous Scorpioni, welcome back. Oh my God, something completely out of this world is going to happen to you. And especially when it comes to the time in between the 11th and the 21st of August. Oh my God, so much is gonna happening within this specific time. When it comes to numerology, your number is 1616. This is a very, very powerful combination of numbers yet again, which is clearly indicating the fact that within this stage, within this period of your life, you are going to have one of the biggest surprises you've ever had. Not only you're going to have an amazing, quiet, incredible surprise, but this surprise is going to start changing your life entirely. On one hand, you will see exactly what's missing in your life. Oh my God. But then on another hand, this idea which you are going to have, there is a reason why you're not going to be able to stop thinking about my gorgeous Scorpione. This idea is a big, big part of you. It's a big part of your life. It's a big part of your entire journey on this earth. With another words, this idea is strongly connected to your own destiny. It is something which is going to be so imminent for you to do and follow, like literally immediately, because you need to understand when it comes to that idea, you must do something about it immediately. And I don't need to tell you what this is, honestly, because the first thing which is going to be on your mind, it's going to be the fact how much you want to explore something really, really specific. And this is my gorgeous Scorpione. What am I talking about here? On the very 1st of August, for example, on the very 1st of August, you are, my God, you're going to feel so good. This beautiful, brand new, fresh energy, it's about to enter your life for the first time in 14 years. No, I'm joking. For the first time in a while. For the first time. It's been 89 years again. No, I'm joking. No, seriously, for the first time in a very long time, you know? So on the 1st of August, you are going to feel extremely, extremely creative. There is something that you're going to be doing, or there is something that you're going to be thinking about, but there is something that you're also going to start doing or start kind of planning in your mind. You must not leave this to be just like a plan. Do you know what I mean? You kind of need to understand that this in itself is a very intelligent choice for you. Whatever you're going to be thinking about, whatever you're going to feel so creative about, whatever you're going to be doing, there is so much more to it. This is going to bring a huge revelation to you within the next 11 days like there is no tomorrow. So this is something that is not only an intelligent choice for you to take very, very seriously at this stage of your life, but this is also something which you need to understand that you have to be persistent about. You have to keep on being persistent about this no matter what. And this is what you need to remember. And this is how the month of August is going to start. The second important date, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's going to be on the 2nd of August. On the 2nd of August, there is, you need to kind of really understand that there is somebody who is really going to inspire you. It's to do with this particular person in your life who I really, really like. Whether this is your family member, whether this is your best friend, but it's somebody, or one of your best friends, or one of your friends, but somebody who really brings the best out in you. It's going to kind of make themselves known in a certain way on the 2nd of August to you. So whether this person is going to reach forward, whether this person is going to send you a message, or whether you're just going to see this person somewhere on the social network or something like that, somehow this person is going to pop up, and this person is somebody who you really like, and maybe this it's somebody who is normally inspiring you with their lifestyle, and it's not necessarily with money and success, but maybe the way they live. It's a lot to do with their lifestyle, and through that particular person, you are going to realize some kind of a goal, something that you want to do, something that you don't want to something that you want to achieve. So this is also, my gorgeous Scorpione, ever so important for you to understand. I'm not saying that you're being like a copycat and you're copying other people. No, 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 don't get me wrong, please. This is going to start a process of you not only doing the right thing, not only connecting to the right thing. You're not copying anybody, you're just connecting to the right thing, but at the same time, you're starting the process where this is, my gorgeous Scorpione, going to lead towards like the brightest light at the end of a very, very long and a very dark tunnel in your life. So this is why this goal is going to be so important, which you are going to kind of start thinking about, something that you are going to think, I want to do this, I want to achieve this. Yes, baby, that's exactly what you should do. There are certain people that are playing a very sacred roles in our lives. There are certain people that are indeed our guardian angels, our angels, and they themselves don't even know this. And that particular person is one of them. Oh my goodness. The next important date, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's going to be on the 4th of August. On the 4th of August, you need to understand that there is going to be a really crazy connection in between your mind, body, and spirit. And that means that your body is desperately going to try to let you know and make you aware of what do you need to work on, what do you need to pay attention to. Maybe your stomach is going to hurt a little bit, maybe you need to change your diet, okay? Maybe your leg is going to hurt a little bit, maybe there is something underlying going on. Do you know what I mean? Maybe your lower back is going to be hurting, maybe you have two different way of thinking here, because it could be spiritual and it could be you're doing something wrong. Maybe you're sitting in the wrong way, maybe your body posture is not okay. But also, on another hand, if your lower back is hurting you, then that means in a spiritual terms that you have big problems caused by your family, or you are holding lots of problems within that are connected to your family, and you're thinking about these problems a lot, and that is your sign that you primarily need to do something about it, because something is like kind of really affecting you deep inside. So you just need to kind of understand what your body is trying to tell you. Yes, on another hand, oh yes, a lower back can be because of the bad posture, but then you will be able to feel, what am I saying? Is this just caused by your bad posture, or do I have some kind of problems that I'm carrying on through my family, for example? So there are several things you can inspect in this particular way. So you just need to make the most of it. The next important date, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's going to be on the 7th of August. On the 7th of August, it's like, oh my goodness, I really like this. Not only this is going to be such a good day, because it's a lot to do with like kind of you having like kind of results of a certain effort, so you becoming aware of some kind of a progress in your life. But this is a lot to do with results of efforts that are kind of nearly due. But that in itself is going to make you feel really, really good. And then on another hand, there is going to be an amazing idea you're going to have at around that particular time. As soon as you become aware of this progress, it's all boiling down and it's all pointing towards this idea. You're instantly going to become so active about, so determined about. So you will know which idea this is. So on the 7th of August, it's not only about the progress, which is brilliant, but it's more about this idea which you are, my gorgeous Scorpione, going to have. And as I said, you're going to feel instantly elevated, instantly active, instantly determined. You will know what am I talking about here, because it's also to do with something you're so experienced with as well. The next important date, my gorgeous Scorpioni, it's going to be on the 8th of August. On the 8th of August, now, oh my God, this is going to be crazy. On the 7th of August, you've got this progress, but it's more about certain kind of results of efforts that are nearly due. Okay, but then on the 8th of August, there is this message, an important message you are going to have. And this message that you are going to have now, it's to do with something like kind of working out for you really, really suddenly. Something is going to start working out for you really suddenly. And you were worrying about this aspect, you were worrying about this element, because it's to do with something that has been slowed down. Oh my God, in the progress, like something was slowed down, something was like kind of stuck a little bit. So this is going to surprise you. It's going to be a fantastic surprise indeed. But then again, when it comes to the 8th of August, when it comes to that important message, when it comes to that sudden, like kind of suddenly something starting to move on in your life, sudden progress now again. But this in itself is to do with you needing to understand that right now you are going to need to make a really important decision. You're going to need to make an important decision instantly. I'm going to scream this from the rooftops, how important this is going to be, because for some reason you're going to think that you've got plenty of time to make this decision. For some reason you're going to think, oh, maybe I'm going to do this at the end of the month. No, baby, no. Maybe you're going to think I can do that next month. No, baby, no. Maybe you're going to think I'm going to do that in 1 week. No, baby, no. You need to do this immediately. You need to do something about it right now. Is the 8th of August, you see, is the 8th day of the 8th month of the year. That day means that you are going to have a good luck. The good luck is going to be on your side. This is what you need to understand. And you're also, by making an important decision, it's not only about making an important decision, but it's also, you will know that by making that decision, you're already starting some kind of a progress, that there is no back from this. But this is good. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Okay, because this is going to lead towards something absolutely enormous. But also at the same time, you need to understand that you are not going to be restricted. So there is an alteration that you are going to realize you need to make in order to start the process of change. And the next 7 days are going to be absolutely crucial when it comes to all this, because there is something else you're going to find out, which is most certainly going to open your eyes, and it's going to make you, and it's going to give you this great sense of urgency, which is going to kind of help you to go forward with your life even quicker, even sooner. So this is why this is going to be so important indeed. The next important date, it's going to be the 9th of August. On the 9th of August, you are indeed going to overcome such a big problem. Oh my God, such a big issue. This problem and this issue has been giving you headaches for so long. And it's not only that on the 9th of August. It's not only about you overcoming this big problem, but you're also going to have a very much so an important negotiation within the next few days after that moment in time. This particular negotiation, which is going to be really successful, it's going to bring us not only a victory, but also such a beautiful stability into your life. So this is why this is going to be so important. The next important date, my gorgeous Scorpioni, it's gonna be on the next important date. It's gonna be on the 11th of August. Okay, on the 11th of August, you need to be very careful. On the 11th of August, you are really going to, somebody will want you to make some kind of investment, or somebody will want you to do something that, if you start this process, If you start this process, you will need to understand that it's going to be very difficult to come out of it. So it's either someone is going to be very pushy when it comes to you maybe signing some kind of a contract or legally binding yourself to something that you don't want. You have to be very, very careful. Either way, how I can describe this as a bad investment, you need to be aware of this bad investment on the 11th of August 2024. But the problem is that you are at the same time going to have a temporary distraction. You're going to have a little temporary distraction. Something is going to affect you emotionally. You're going to be worrying about a certain person in your life. You're going to be worrying about certain person in your life, somebody who you really love, somebody who you really like, and somebody who's really gorgeous is going through some kind of a problems. And that person is going to be on your mind. And I'm telling you that this is just a temporary distraction because this problem is going to be resolved. I will talk about it in a minute. But this is just a temporary distraction. So you must not allow this to take your power away from this. So I know you're going to be emotionally thinking about someone else and worrying about that person. And that's why I need you to understand that I don't want this to affect you to the point where you are going to make some kind of a bad investment. But you're going to come across this person who is not going to seem right. You're going to come across this person who it's just going to feel like something is not right here. So you just need to follow your intuition. This is why this is going to be so important, my gorgeous Scorpione, indeed. The next important date, it's going to be on the 15th of August. On the 15th of August, you see, now when it comes to this particular person you're going to be worrying about, it's somebody very gorgeous in your life. It's somebody who you are devoted to, and that person is devoted to you. I absolutely love this person. Somebody so honest, somebody so beautiful, somebody so friendly, somebody so sympathetic, somebody really, really nice, and somebody who's so open, when it comes to other people in their life. I really like this person, but this is somebody who means to you so much. And this particular person is going through some kind of very difficult problem and very difficult issue. And this is going to be highlighted on the 15th of August. I just want you to understand that what they're going through, you have a big answer for. You know exactly what to say, you know exactly what to do. But when you go to talk to this person, bless your heart for this. I love you so much for this. But when you talk to this person, there is something else you're going to find out, something that you are going to benefit from, something which is going to surprise you, but something which is also at the same time going to give you the great sense of urgency when it comes to you finding out this information, opening your eyes, having one of the biggest awakening moments in your life, and realizing that right now you really need to start moving on with your life and do what you want to do, because later on it may become a little bit difficult. I'm sorry, I know this sounds a bit dark lallish, but then again, what can I say when you're going to benefit from this information so much? So there you go. It's to do with karma again. You help to someone so immensely by picking them up, by telling them the right thing about something they're going through. And then on another hand, there is a really lovely little realization there, my gorgeous Scorpione, for you as well. Like brilliant. The next important date, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's going to be on the 20th of August. Sorry, on the 20th of August. On the 20th of August, you have to be careful. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm being like a dark lala a little bit, but you have to be careful on the 20th of August. It looks like maybe you're going to have some kind of a way to make some kind of a money, but this is no, baby, no. Something that it's like too good to be true again. Some kind of temptation going on here. This temptation to make money, but then this is not going to be good for you whatsoever. I'm sorry, my gorgeous Scorpione. I'm not saying that you're going to go and do something dodgy. I'm not saying that you're going to be thinking about doing something dodgy. Please don't get me wrong. But this is just not going to be for you. So you're going to be thinking maybe about some kind of a certain job or some kind of way to make money, but this is just a temptation. This is again one of those situations which is too good to be true. You just need to kind of turn around away from this and just kind of forget about it immediately. Basically, this is why this is so important, because I will tell you why. Because already by the time, so that's on the 20th of August, so already by the time you get to the 22nd of August, you are going to have such an interesting realization. On the 22nd of August, because of this, you are going to have an interesting realization. And that realization, it's like more about, oh my God, I'm realizing what makes me feel so unhappy. I'm realizing what makes me feel so unhappy. And that's so important to realize what makes us unhappy, because sometimes people don't want to be honest with themselves. So it's the moment of honesty which is going to open the door to you at the same time, which means that at the very moment in time you have this interesting realization, you realize what makes you feel unhappy. At that moment in time, the door are going to open for you, and you're going to realize exactly what you need to abandon, what you need to move away from, what you need to move on from when it comes to your life. Now, when it comes to what was happening on the 20th of August, just 2 days earlier, when it comes to you kind of thinking about making money or taking some kind of a job on or something that wouldn't be good for you, if you did go for that particular opportunity, if you did take this material thing seriously, you wouldn't even have this realization in 2 days. You wouldn't even be able to realize what makes you feel unhappy, because you would be busy already with things that are not good for you, and that would keep you busy for a while, but then later on it would only slow you down. So you see, if you didn't kind of, if you did kind of take on this opportunity to make money or whatever this is on the 20th, you wouldn't be able to have this important realization in 2 days' time. So this is what I'm trying to say. And for you to realize what makes you feel unhappy, it's not only about you knowing what to abandon in your life, what to move away from, but you also need to understand that a brand new door are about to open. And once you walk through this door, my gorgeous Scorpione, there is no way back anymore. And I mean this in the best possible way, because by the time you get to the 25th of August, by the time you get to the 25th of August, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's like, oh my goodness, by the time you get to the 25th of August, something very unexpected, it's going to take place. Something really unexpected is going to happen. And what is going to happen, it's on one hand going to make you aware of the fact that a certain problem, it's going to come to an end. Something major. It did not come to an end, but it's slowly but surely going to come to an end. This is going to mean to you so much, because it's to do with something that has been draining your energy for absolute ages. But you're also going to realize that that problem would not come to an end if you did not make a certain move that you were so uncertain about. And all this time you still don't know whether you did make the right move or not. And that in itself, it's going to be confirmed to you that you did make the right move. You made some kind of a wise investment. Whatever this is, it's really important. But at the same time, my gorgeous Scorpione, within the next about few days, you're also going to realize some kind of a hidden enemies. Listen to me very carefully. This is nothing to do with the people in your life. Don't get angry with me. Don't get upset with me. This is nothing to do with the people in your life. It's nothing to do with your family. It's nothing to do with your friends. It's nothing to do with anybody who means to you in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. You need to understand that there is so much more to this life. And when we do correct things spiritually and karmically, the reward doesn't only come up to us in a way when we are so happy to have a certain opportunity or a certain outcome, but we also become aware of things on a deeper level. level in our lives, and when it comes to the life in general, you will become aware of the hidden enemies, and be grateful to God. Be grateful. These hidden enemies are not people in your life. There are some other people that you're going to become aware of. But this is all to do with the higher level of your own consciousness. It is not pretty to become aware of this, no, baby, no, it is not. But it's also a lot with it's also a lot to do with you getting to the highest level of your spiritual consciousness, where you become aware of like a certain creatures and peoples and entities out there that are playing an important role when it comes to the world in general. But these people are not maybe who they say that they are, for example. And there is no other way of saying this. What you're going to realize, it's going to be big, my gorgeous Scorpione, but it's also going to play an absolutely giant role when it comes to you realizing the imminent. And all this is going to be so important when it comes to you kind of realizing that there is a huge decision you're going to need to make, already by the end of August 2024. You would never ever make this decision in the first place unless you did find out these creatures in the background. This is going to bring the best out in you, because it's going to highlight your soul, your spirit, your character, and this is going to bring out the passion, and then you're going to remember something you're so passionate about but you couldn't kind of take on because of the certain circumstances. And that particular thing that you are going to remember now, this is all going to give you strength and power to take on the next level of your spiritual journey. Do you see how things work? Oh my God, this is like absolutely crazy, my gorgeous Scorpione, indeed. The next important date, it's gonna be on the 27th of August. On the 27th of August, you are going to have a really interesting experience. On the 27th of August, you are going to have a really interesting experience, and you are like a little, like a really interesting and meaningful experience where you are going to realize how great you are at something, It's to do with it's to do with a certain skill. It's to do with a certain skill, and that particular great skill, it's something that later on it's going to be in demand or something like that. But then on another hand, that great skill that you have, it's also going to bring security into your life, and I'm talking about extreme comfort indeed. Okay, so it's not only about this like kind of meaningful experience, but it's more about what exactly you're so great at. Some kind of a skill, some kind of a talent. Well, again, there is so much more to it. This is going to play a big role when it comes to you having a security and this like kind of extreme comfort when it comes to your life in general. The next important date, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's going to be on the 28th of August. On the 28th, 29th. On the next important day is going to be on the 28th of August. Yes, on the 28th of August, you see, you are something that's going to happen, and it's going to be like a little bit negative. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. Something is going to happen. It's going to be a little bit negative, but it's one of those situations that something is going to come to an abrupt end. All right, something is going to come to an abrupt end on the 28th of August. And there is no other way of saying this. First, you're going to think like, oh my God, it's to do with the loss of my stability, blah, blah, blah. And then you're going to realize, nah. Then you're going to realize like that whatever has come to an end, it's actually really good for you. Really good. Because now you will be able to fully commit yourself to like what you should have committed yourself to ages ago. Okay, so this is going to be very revealing for you indeed. So this kind of negative situation, it's actually going to work in your favor. Whatever comes to an abrupt end, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all, because yet again, this is going to bring a sacred adjustment into your life just by you understanding, now I will be able to commit myself fully to whatever this is the right way to do, is the right way to go, most certainly. The next important date, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's going to be on the 29th of August. On the 29th of August, you just need to kind of understand that you will be thinking about starting something new, and you will not know what to do. You will not know how to do this. You will be worrying about starting something new. That's what you're going to be thinking. Oh my God, I'm so worried. I'm so worried. I want to start this. I want to start this. Do you know what? Somebody who you really trust, somebody really beautiful in your life, it's going to um, really kind of open your eyes. Somebody who's very good to you, somebody who's really important in your life, maybe your friend, maybe your partner, maybe your family member, somebody who you really trust, it's going to play a big role here when it comes to you having a difficulty starting something, because this is again one of those angels that are playing a big roles in our lives, because that person is really going to motivate you, and you are going to do something here, and this in itself is going to make you feel really anxious to start with, but already by the end of this month you are going to have such a positive news about whatever you did here, whatever you decided to do here. You're going to have a positive news by the end of August. You're going to be so grateful to your friend, that your friend kind of has been playing like, or a partner or family member that was playing such a big role when it comes to you just sometimes needing that little bit of push, when it comes to somebody who you really trust in your life. Absolutely beautiful. The next important date, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's going to be on the 30th of August. On the 30th of August, you are really going to have such a nice little adventure. On the 30th of August, you are going to have such a nice little adventure. I mean, I'm not being funny, but this is going to be completely unplanned. And somehow this adventure somehow is going to be connected to what has been going on in your life at around the 18th of August. So somehow this adventure, or this completely unexpected adventure, what's going to happen to you, it's going to be brilliant, it's going to be good, it's going to put a smile on your face, like a little unexpected adventure. But somehow this adventure is going to be connected to the 18th of August 2024, or at around that time. Okay. And when it comes to the 30th of August, and when it comes to this adventure, it's not only this is going to make you feel so enthusiastic, something is going to make you feel so enthusiastic. It's about this initiative. You're going to become aware of this new initiative in your life. And within the next few days after that moment in time, you're going to realize more and more in terms of unlimited possibilities this is going to bring into your life. But on the 30th of August, as soon as you become aware of this, whatever you will want to start new, so you're going to have this little adventure, something unexpected is going to happen, and then you're going to realize, oh my God, I want to do this, I want to start this, something like that. You will want to start something new, and because you will know that this, when you start this, uh, you will not know immediately how many possibilities you're going to have. Only within the next few days you're going to find out how many possibilities you're actually going to have through this. But instantly, what is going to keep you going is the fact that you will know that this is going to bring an ultimate change into your life. You will know this. You will know this. And this is why you're going to become like so obsessed about it. But this is a good obsession. Don't get me wrong. Not crazy obsession. This is going to become good obsession. And good obsession helps us to do things we wouldn't normally do. Good obsession helps us to go forward with our lives. Good obsession helps us to take a venture and move forward. Good obsession helps us to take some kind of a risk on that would normally slow us down. Do you know what I mean? It can just bring good things in your life, and that's why it's got a word good in front. Obsession, for example. Do you see what I mean? Absolutely brilliant, my gorgeous Scorpione. Just remember, this is going to bring an ultimate change into your life, and something is going to start happening here along the way where other people are going to really start admiring you. You're going to feel really proud of yourself, and those who know you are going to feel proud of you as well. So people are going to start admiring you, sorry darling, because of this, you see. So this is why this is going to be so important indeed, like so important. And on the and what else I was going to say, my gorgeous Scorpione. And then after that, also on this particular day, you're gonna realize that you're not gonna need to, like, when it comes to you becoming aware of when it comes to you becoming aware of this new initiative in your life, when it comes to you becoming aware of you wanting to start something new, you're also gonna realize later on in that day that you don't kind of you're not gonna need to repeat kind of some kind of errors as well. So this in itself is going to be like a really big accomplishment. When I say that you're not going to need to repeat certain errors, somehow later on in the day it's all going to kind of start making sense to you, and there were certain things that you wanted to do and you knew they would maybe not work out for you. You will be able to move away from it. Now, this is going to help you to kind of move on with your life. And this is why this is going to be so important, because something that you have been struggling with, it's also going to come to an end, which means that all this is going to lead towards you kind of realizing that how much your life is going to start changing. And what I said to you before, this is going to lead towards an ultimate change. And honestly, you will realize, my gorgeous Scorpione, that there is so much to look forward to. And I absolutely love this. Absolutely love this. This is most certainly your time, my gorgeous Scorpione, and this is just the beginning. The second big stage when it comes to all this, it's going to be November 2024. The month of November 2024, it's going to be like you will already be like in a completely different world, and you're going to be so pleased with yourself that you were rather open-minded when it comes to the month of August, indeed, because otherwise your life would not change so drastically in the best possible way, so quick as well. Oh my God. So now my gorgeous Scorpione, let me just see if, yeah, it's on. Yeah. I'm still gonna keep my sanity. My microphone is still on. Hallelujah. Yeah, okay. So and now my gorgeous Scorpione, I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you in relationships. So for those of you in relationships, oh my God, you are going to have such an amazing news. The couples are going to have a brilliant news. At around the 8th of August and at around the 18th of August. These two days are going to be so important when it comes to the couples, my gorgeous Scorpione, because you're going to have an important news, something that you both have been waiting for a while. This important news is going to be playing a big role when it comes to you finally being able to make a certain step and in order to move on with your life. This important news is going to play like a really significant role when it comes to you knowing what has come to an end and what to move on from immediately. You're going to feel so happy because this is what you wanted to do for absolute ages, but only now you will be able to do this. And yes, there is this compromise you're going to need to make, but this is not a compromise, my gorgeous Scorpione. When I see you both, you and your partner, having a party and being so happy, you will know that your life is most certainly about to start changing here. And there is also like something that you're going to need to do here, and that maybe you will be worrying, or maybe it's not the right time because of money, but you really need to trust yourself. This is nothing to do with your money, but it's a lot to do with your mind as well, because the more you think about money and that element, the more you're going to slow yourself down. What you need to focus on right now, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's on an end result. I know that there is a little money problem that is going to come up. Something is going to worry you, but you just carry on with your plan. You just bypass that, okay? Just carry on with your plans, and later on, you're both going to have a really good news when it comes to money and finances. But first, you really need to follow your intuition. intuition. This is a lot to do with an ongoing goal in your life, and something has been slowed down in the process. And maybe for a while you have felt like a little bit frustrated, both of you. Maybe you were bickering about certain things because there was an element of your life that means to both of you so much has been slowed down with all this. So now you're gonna come out of it, and this is the vibration that you need to follow. Don't stop things because, oh, maybe you're not too sure about the money, how things gonna unfold. It's all gonna be fine. It's all about your mindset, and you will see. You're gonna open the door you never knew existed, let alone how quickly this is going to transform both of your lives. All you need to do is just follow your dreams and ignore the blockages or any barriers you may have. Okay? For those of you who are kind of for those of you who are single and ready to mingle, for those of you who are single, you know that there is somebody very, very nice who's actually going to make themselves known. And it's very difficult to explain why are you going to feel so indecisive when it comes to this gorgeous person. There is somebody who's really going to like you. There is somebody who's really going to fancy you. But when it comes to this person, you really need to be as slow as you possibly can, as you can possibly be. I don't know. I think that this person has come out of some kind of a very nasty relationship, absolutely ages ago. Very nasty relationship. Something happened to this person relationship wise when it comes to their ex-partner. Something happened to this person so badly, or so bad or negative when it comes to their partner, and it has been an absolutely ages ago. But it seems like that this person is still being like a little bit affected. There is nothing wrong with this person. There is nothing strange with this person. But I think that this person has been hurt in the past so badly. And it happened at least like about a couple of years ago, at least. And this person, bless their heart, has been hurt so badly that now they're being very, very careful who they let into their life again, you know, and you can understand this. And I think that you are slowly but surely going to take this role. This person is really delicious. This person is really gorgeous. But this person is really mysterious, but in a really sexy way, baby. You know, like really nice and mysterious, but it's like, hello, baby, you know, type of thing. But it's also sending every now and then like a mixed signals, you know. And this is where the mixed signals are coming from, and that's why you will know that this person likes you. You will know there is something major going on in between you two. Not only you're gonna sleep together for like 10 times by then. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Even if you are, it's fine. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No, no, it's just like you will know that this you will know that this person fancies you. You will know that this person likes you. But then again, something it's gonna be like making you so indecisive. And this is what, because you're so intuitive. You pick up on people's energy, people's vibe, and you can't even understand sometimes what it is, but you know something is going on. So this is what you're gonna be feeling, that this person's heart is still kind of closed, but it's already starting to open. As soon as that person saw you, their heart started to open already. This is somebody beautiful and somebody special. And yes, the answer to your question, whether you should go with this person or not, absolutely yes. The bottom line is, by you letting this person into your life, you're also going to make a really wise choice, really smart decision. Well, there you go. That's all I can say. And for those of you who are kind of single and don't want relationship, that's my new thing I talk about. Because so many people said, oh, I'm single, I don't want relationship, which is absolutely fine. I completely understand, you know. For those of you who are single and not wanting any relationship, you just need to, oh my God, this is so weird. But you need to kind of relax maybe a little bit when it comes to money and when it comes to finances. And please don't get me wrong, but maybe you're holding too tight on your money. I know. For those of you who are single and not ready for relationships, Maybe there was something that happened to you really negative when it comes to money and finances a long time ago, something that really affected you, something that broke your heart in that particular way. And because of what happened to you ages ago, you weren't negative situation, negative change in circumstances, negative change in circumstances. And what happened to you like ages ago, it's still kind of affecting you in such a way where subconsciously you're not realizing you're holding on to money too tightly. And by you holding on to your money too tightly or to your possessions, you're also at the same time creating this barrier around you, and you are preventing certain opportunity from coming to you. I don't need to tell you this. There is some kind of very unusual experience you're going to have. You will be surrounded by the right people, and your eyes are going to be open. You will understand and you will realize this. And this in itself is going to be invaluable experience. The moment in time you realize this in itself is an accomplishment, because you will see within the next few weeks after that moment in time how quickly things are going to start changing for you in terms of like crazy opportunities you would never ever otherwise have. Oh my God. So now, my gorgeous Scorpioni, quickly, I'm going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what is going to be a tarot card of the month. Seven of Wands I've seen here as well, which means that there is very, you are going to have a really successful challenge. Okay, really successful challenge. But let's just see what is going to come to an end. Jesus. Okay, see this? You need to really work on yourself. You need to work on yourself, my gorgeous Scorpione here. You need to work on yourself when it comes to the month of August 2024. You really need to realize that maybe you are giving too much of your energy to things that are not really good for you. Maybe you're giving too much of your time and energy to things that are not making you feel happy. You really need to unstuck yourself. You really need to make an important adjustment. And you're going to find yourself on a little crossroads at around the mid of August 2024. You're going to find yourself on a little crossroads, which are going to probably very slowly but surely going to become the biggest crossroads of your entire life. You will know this, trust me. But when you find yourself on this crossroads at around the mid August, you will realize there are going to be two paths ahead of you. You're either going to continue on the path where you give so much of your energy away and you get nothing in return, or you're going to continue on a different path where you know exactly that you need to take an opportunity with a giant leap of faith, with a giant risk, but you will know at least that you've tried, you're doing the right thing by giving your energy to what you should give your energy to, where your energy is going to get back to you multiplied, let alone what an impact on your life this particular path it's actually going to bring. It's time to talk to yourself, my gorgeous Scorpione, and see where you're giving your precious energy away. And you need to stop this, and you need to really understand that this particular path in itself is going to change your life. Okay, my gorgeous Scorpioni, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. This, my gorgeous people, is a very powerful and a very important pendant, because it is going to detoxify any negativity and any toxicity out of your life. This pendant is also ridiculously powerful because it's so important when it comes to our metabolism as well, to have a healthy metabolism. It's really significant when it comes to our health in general. This peridot is ridiculously powerful because when you wear it, you attract the right people and the right situations into your life. Why? Because what's the best about you, it's highlighted while you're wearing this. So whether you want to attract certain people when it comes to love and when it comes to romance into your life, or whether you're trying to make, whether you're trying to attract like maybe certain people when it comes to business, when it comes to your career, it's also absolutely brilliant for that as well. It does tend to bring you a really, really good luck when you are doing something financial, when you're focusing on your finances, when you're making like a really important financial decisions, or when you're making important decisions in general, because peridot helps you, like really prevents you from like a really over analyzing, and when we are over analyzing something, then over analyzing can be really, really dangerous, because us over analyzing something we should never be analyzing in the first place only comes from us maybe not feeling confident enough. So this in itself prevents you from over analyzing something you shouldn't analyze, because it does make you feel extremely, extremely confident. Listen to me very carefully. Peridot brings the best out in you because it makes you feel really, really confident in general. This is what you need to remember, my gorgeous people. It is ever so important. It is the crystal of expansion, and it is the crystal of a new beginnings. Oh my God, ever so significant for those people who have been stuck for a while. For those people who did not have any changes, in their lives, for those people who are unhappy with their lives, and sometimes subconsciously we are affected by the certain things we are not even realizing that are preventing us to move forward. So peridot has got a power to unlock the best within us, and this element of ourselves is like more powerful than we can possibly imagine, but it's very sensitive. So if there is an ounce of like, oh my God, negativity or fear when we have towards something, that's kind of amplified, and without us even realizing, that energy is preventing us from moving forward. So peridot has got a power to keep this energy away, so we can like really do things we want to do. So this is why, it's so important for those people who have been stuck, or those people who felt stuck for a while. Just remember, it attracts the right people and it attracts the right situations in your life as well. This crystal is ridiculously, ridiculously powerful. Okay, just remember that by wearing peridot, it does not only bring a good luck into your life when it comes to so many things. This crystal brings you a good luck. Okay, this crystal has been used for many, many, many years just for that particular reason. Okay, and when it comes to peridot, I'm so excited because I love peridot. It's one of my favorite crystals indeed, because I know when I wear peridot, I feel like I'm on top of the world. I feel like I can do what I don't normally feel like I can do. You know what I mean? It gives me the strength. It gives me this energy that I don't normally have. It sounds crazy, I know, but this is what this powerful pendant can actually do. So when it comes to moving on with our lives, this is something we should all have literally. It does bring you like, oh my God, kind of the whole new sense of what you should be doing, because you are reminded of things that maybe you are neglecting just because you did not have a confidence to kind of take on. So this immediately, like kind of like really, as soon as you wear this, you do kind of are reminded of things, certain things in your life in such a way where you kind of start getting really positive ideas. That's the way you're reminded of things that you should be working on, because now suddenly something that you were afraid to start, now suddenly you have these amazing ideas, like incredible ideas, and that's how you are pointed towards the right directions through your own passion, through your own optimism. This in itself, my gorgeous people, is indeed your guiding light. And that's why I absolutely love Peridot. And also, why am I so excited? I've been waiting for this for years. I've been waiting for this for a very long time, my gorgeous people. Not that it's like impossible. I'm not saying it's impossible to find peridot out there. But when I'm looking for crystals, I'm looking for the very specific crystals. They need to be of a high quality. So this one is a high quality peridot. I'm not even joking. I've been waiting for this for years, and I only have a limited amount of this. I only have a limited amount of this in stock, my gorgeous people. So I really suggest you to buy this while you can. I'm not saying you can't get a peridot out there, but it is not going to be as a wonderful and such a quality, high quality as this one. Okay, very powerful and natural peridot. Okay, so this is why, because I've been waiting for this for years, absolute years, and I have only a few of these in stock. And once they're gone, I believe that's it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any more. And I only have like a few in stock, like literally. And this is honestly, one of the most powerful pendants, and it's so striking. It's so striking. Look at it. Just to have this around your neck. So beautiful, so striking, so natural. So this, my gorgeous people, is something I highly recommend you. This gorgeous peridot comes with a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is going to be in the description below, or it's going to be pinned on top of the comments, or you just go on Google and just type in, sorry, Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way. You can click on it and you will see the first two products, right on top of the store, are gonna be the ones that I'm advertising right now. So this is something I highly suggest you to get. Another thing I recommend you, my gorgeous people, it's the second crystal. Okay, it's called chevron amethyst. Okay, so you all know amethyst. So this is a special type of amethyst, and of course it's natural. And this amethyst is like so powerful, like probably the most powerful. There are few crystals which are ridiculously powerful when it comes to our third psychic eye. And I did mention some of them, like for example, tiger's eye, blue tiger's eye. There are crystals which are brilliant when it comes to our third psychic eye indeed. Even lapis lazuli is quite good when it comes to our third psychic eye, very powerful. But I would probably say the chevron amethyst, this is a chevron amethyst, my gorgeous people. I would probably say, my honest opinion is that this in itself is probably the most powerful crystal when it comes to our third psychic eye. Our third psychic eye is who we are. Our third psychic eye, it's like who we are on the spiritual level. Our third psychic eye reconnects us with ourselves, because we tap into something absolutely mind-blowing. We unlock a ridiculously powerful aspect of ourselves when we wear this, because it is ridiculously powerful when it comes to unlocking the power of a third psychic eye, which means that we just start to see life in a completely different way. Why? Because we become very brave, we become very confident, we become very powerful. I mean, look at this combination, out of this world. Very kind of, when you become brave, When you feel brave, when you feel powerful, when you feel confident, at the same time, when the power of your third psychic eye has been unlocked, you need to be prepared to enter the whole new stage of your life, to enter the whole new world, because this is one of the most powerful crystals in terms of the actual guidance. You see what I mean? It just unlocks the power of your third psychic eye, and that in itself means that you enlighten yourself. While you're wearing this, you're enlightening yourself at the same time. Pay attention to how you're going to think while you're wearing this. Pay attention to how you're going to feel, how you're going to respond to the certain people and to the certain situations in your life completely differently. There is so much about yourself that you find out along the way, because it starts this unlocking process. The certain things unlock within you. You even start to kind of see the connection in between the all things in general, and that in itself, it's also big. That in itself, it's also important, and also at the same time, my gorgeous people, when it comes to chevron amethyst, it's brilliant because it calms you down. It makes you feel peaceful at a time where, oh my God, the bombs are falling, God forbid, and no, I'm joking, but it makes you feel really good. It makes you feel really peaceful. It makes you feel really calm. So if you are going through something like that makes you feel really anxious, that makes you feel really bad, that makes you feel really stressed, as soon as you wear chevron amethyst, it really brings you down. It really brings you down. It is like so, so, so powerful, like, oh my goodness. And also, if you are, persistently stressed, persistently negative, persistently down, persistently sad, if you're going through very kind of strange stages in your life, if you're going through really difficult things, this really helps you to kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, because at the same time you become really spiritual, and those things that have been kind of scaring you, they do not scare you anymore. You just start seeing them as like a really important challenges rather than anything else. So it's all a kind of how you see things and how you respond to things, in this life. And if you are having like a sleeping problems or a sleeping difficulty, so you cannot relax whatsoever, chevron little French man came out of me. French spirit, hello my darling, where are you? Now it's like chevron amethyst, my gorgeous people. It's also fantastic if you have a problems to relax, if you have a problems with sleeping and things like that. So this is why I highly recommend you to wear this, my gorgeous people, okay? And this also comes with a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is going to be in this description below, or it's going to be pinned on top of the comments section, or you just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin like a shop, and my page is gonna come up that way as well. This is something I highly recommend you indeed. Okay, I'm so excited when it comes to this, my gorgeous people, because this is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store, to be quite honest with you. This is a blue topaz bracelet, sterling silver bracelet, and it's not only like a genuine blue topaz, but this is also handmade. This absolutely gorgeous handmade bracelet is 10 millimeters wide, so that's quite wide if you know what I mean, and it's also 7.5 inches long, which is a standard bracelet size. What I find it absolutely stunning, look at this, I find it absolutely stunning because the way this bracelet is made, the way it's designed, it's absolutely gorgeous. And also it's a genuine topaz, and the blue topaz, it helps you to cultivate intuition. It helps with mental sharpness, for communication skills, and for self-assurance as well. So when it comes to confidence, this little bracelet, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. I mean, I'm not being funny, but as I said, This bracelet is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store. And the fact that it's got a blue topaz, and blue topaz crystal is just so powerful, especially when it comes to, boosting our energy in general, when it comes to our communication skills, when it comes to our intuition. I mean, all these things are always leading us towards us coming out of our comfort zone. So when we wear this, we also at the same time we come out of our comfort zone, which is ever so important when it comes to us having a progress in life. Honestly, my gorgeous people, I don't know if you can see how beautiful this actually is. Blue topaz. And let me tell you, on top of all that, blue topaz, it's quite rare. And I'm talking about a genuine blue topaz here, like a high quality blue topaz. This in itself, it's actually a very, very rare crystal. And it's not only extremely powerful, it's not only extremely beautiful, but it's also quite rare as well. Absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful this is. My gorgeous people, I'm so excited about this bracelet, to be quite honest with you. And if you buy this, you will see exactly what I was talking about, how beautiful this gorgeous bracelet is. And when things are made handmade, they have a completely different energy. It's a completely different energy. It feels different. Do you know what I mean? But I suppose you can only know how it feels once you buy it. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's the type of bracelet that everybody's going to notice. It's just so striking, so gorgeous to look at. But then on another hand, it is ever so powerful because it kind of, brings like tremendous impact into our lives just by wearing it. I mean, anything that increases our confidence, anything that's so positive and beneficial for our mental sharpness, anything that helps, with our communication skills, and anything that helps with our self-assurance in general, we cannot possibly go wrong with, can we? Absolutely brilliant. There you go. Look at it again. It's stunning. So, my gorgeous people, if you would like to be the owner of this gorgeous bracelet, again, I haven't got that many of them in stock because they are handmade. You see what I mean? So, once they go, I suppose they will go. But at the same time, if you would like to buy this gorgeous bracelet, my gorgeous people, then you will see that the link is going to be in the description below. Okay, the link is going to be in the description below this video. I also put the link in the card somewhere above me. They're going to be the link for it as well. But I'm also going to place the links on top of the comments. I will pin, this bracelet on top of the comments, and you will see where you can actually buy this. Or on another hand, you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus and shop, and my page is going to come up that way as well. You will see somewhere on the top this bracelet is going to be, because it's a brand new item in my store. But I really have to say, it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And if you buy it, you will see exactly where was I coming from. Absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see the details. The detail, is it focusing or not, the camera? Absolutely stunning. Okay.